impact on my well-being that having such a high-quality wig, it impacted it very greatly, very positively. I was able to, feel like everybody else. I'm Katelyn, and I am going to talk about the best wig for cancer patients. It doesn't happen all at once. When they say it happens one day, that is very true. It was 2 weeks to the day after my first treatment, and it was just one of those times where you run your hands through your hair like you normally would, and it falls out. You don't even have to tug it. It just comes right out. I would be in the shower shampooing, and it'd just be handfuls. I took the step and decided to cut it short, made it a little bit easier to manage. As you're going through chemo, your hair also changes, so it got really straw-like feeling and very tangled at the end. And then after cutting it short, then I decided to have a good family friend shave it, not to the scalp, but shorter. And then the follow-up process was a little bit easier then, as well as the scalp maintenance. My journey finding the right wig for me ended up being fairly simple. I was referred to hair loss specialists and having their expert opinion guiding me on as far as sizing, what style. For me, having a full capped wig instead of a top piece was the best for me, considering I lost all of my hair. So having the direction with that was huge, as well as guiding me in the direction of I knew what I wanted in terms of what I looked like, wanting to look like myself. So they had also directed me over the phone to come in while I still had my hair, if possible. That way they could get the best match to that to get the best outcome. The best wig, I would say, would be one that makes you feel the most comfortable, whether that be yourself, happy with your appearance, also one that is comfortable as well. I know certain wigs can have a scratchy inside, and so having a real human hair versus synthetic hair is nice in the sense that it is comfortable to wear. I know during hair loss, especially for myself through chemo, I ended up getting sores kind of on my hair follicles, and so having the inside of the cap be not scratchy, I was able to wear it comfortably. And then also the hair itself laying on my skin was not irritating at all. It was really important for me to have something that still felt like me, even though I was in a body that didn't feel like mine at times. And so I wanted to look the same because I liked my look before. I didn't really feel like experiencing with different, or experimenting, I should say, with different lengths and colors. That just wasn't what I was looking for. Wig wearing during both of my jobs, being a personal trainer and a dance teacher, was pretty effortless. That was one of my big concerns, just because you are jumping around, moving around. Sometimes you're inverted, upside down, sweaty, all the different things. And so having a wig that was able to hold up with those type of activities, and I didn't even notice that I was wearing it. Yeah, at first when you put it on, it does kind of feel like a headband or something is on your head. But then it's, as you go throughout the day, you don't even notice. You're able to tuck it behind your ear, kind of play with it like you would normal hair. If it's tied back, then it's out of your face. And so you don't really notice it once it's on. It's super comfortable, secure. And so beyond, that sensation of first putting it on and something is on your head, beyond that, you don't even notice that it's on. The entire time, whatever you're feeling is valid. It's a whole process, especially when you've never tried on a wig or a hairpiece. And so it's totally okay to be excited. It's totally okay to hate it at first. It's a very vulnerable moment, so if it's emotional, that's okay too. If it takes multiple consultations, that's also okay. For me, it took one and we got kind of the process going, but also just following your gut. Picking out a wig that makes you feel your best. Of course, everyone has opinions saying, oh, you look great with brown hair, you look great with shorter hair and all of this, but it's your wig and you're the one wearing it. And so, ultimately doing what you want and how that's going to make you feel, I think, is the most important when picking out your wig, because you're the one looking in the mirror every day.